glad that you like Rabi Tarfón. I also like Rabi Tarfón.
Just say the beginning again, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm surprised that as opposed to,
Oh, no, okay, the Cohén and Leví.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is...
in general, like, that he's the...
Okay, so the question is, the Rav explained that there's a deep connection between Moshé Rabeinu and Rabi Tarfón. Tarfón is guematria Moshe. But the question was, how do you understand that Moshé is a Leví and Rabi Tarfón was a cohén? And in addition, that the root of Rabi Tarfón was 289. And so the question is, how do we darshan the vav and the nun of Rabi Tarfón in connection with the full guematria of Moshe?
Okay. First of all, the Kohanim and the Levim come from the same tribe. It's all from the tribe of Leví. Number two, Rabi Tarfón represents the future. And it says that in the future, the Levites will become the Kohanim. So that exactly fits in with Moses, the Levite, becoming now a cohén in the person of Rabi Tarfón. As far as the two last letters of Tarfon, those two last letters serve in Hebrew to diminish the meaning of the root, as in the name Shimshon, which is a little son, or Nachshon, which is a little snake, or Ishon, which is a little man in the eye. Whenever you have a Vav Nun at the end of the word, that makes it a little man. Now, to be a little man in the eye, or to be a little snake or a little son, is not necessarily, means it's not a diminishment of value. Now we're talking about value. Sometimes to be little, it can be even more valuable. It's like the difference between a macrocosm and a microcosm. If Taraf, and this is what the Arizal says explicitly, his name means the ability to elevate fallen sparks. That's called the concept of prey with an E. To elevate, to prey on reality and take out, which means actually to liberate. To liberate, he's a liberator, Rabi Tarfón, to liberate fallen sparks. So if these two letters mean implied diminishing, what it means is that he has, it's just like when we search for the chametz on Erev Pesach with a candle. So we search in all of the little places that we wouldn't necessarily find even in daylight. We search for the sparks that have fallen in the smallest, in the microcosm, not in the macrocosm. And it's much harder to liberate the fallen sparks in the little than in the big. So to say it in simple words, in English, Tarfon means the ability to liberate fallen sparks in the small, which is in a certain sense greater or a more ultimate task than liberating the big. What we're taught that big sparks have already been liberated in the past. But to bring Mashiach is called Pakim Tanim. To bring the Messiah, we have to get down into the small, find the small sparks that still remain. And when those small sparks are liberated, then Messiah will come. So that's the purpose of Rabbi Tarfón. We'll say one more thing, since we're talking about the kavod of Rabbi Tarfón, that of all the sages, he excelled in honoring his mother. this is one of the most important stories about Rabi Tarfón in the whole Talmud. Once his mother on Shabbat was just walking in the garden. She had a garden. She was walking in her garden, and her shoe tore. And you can't fix it on Shabbat. So what did Rabi Tarfón do for his mother? He simply placed his two hands under her feet and had her walk on his hands all the way home until she got to her bed. There's a continuation of the story also, but that's one of the famous stories about Rabi Tarfón that excelled in honoring his mother. So mother relationships, he's the one to do any tikkun if you need any tikkun. It's to connect with Rabi Tarfón. And it says that Moses, we placed him together with Moses in wisdom. But it says that Moshé el Levita, he merited to the mother principle. So the fact that he merited to the mother, we can darshan that and relate that to Rabi Tarfón, that he had special kavod for his mother.